I would love to say this is one of those stories about quitting your job and just going for the dream, but that isn't the whole story here. This is a story about the universe providing opportunities for you to move all the way out of your way. And mine came in the form of packing up my entire life and moving back to the country of my birth. I grew up in Trinidad and Tobago, specifically in Tobago, which is a smaller island that most people may not have heard of. I left when I was 10, and I ended up in the DMV, which is the Washington, D.C. area for those who are not aware. And life, it just happened. The way it does when you're kind of going with the motions and you're not really paying attention. I bought a house, I got married, I got a dog. I had a job, but it was definitely not the dream. But it paid the bills. So, for all intents and purposes, life was an autopilot. It was comfortable. I would even argue safe. I was building in-crowd network on the side and had great ideas. We had a great team, had vision. But my personal creative pursuits were always secondary. It's like the thing I would get to later. I wasn't DJing like I used to. I wasn't producing music, which was a core tenet of who I was for pretty much most of my life. So later just really never came. Then the opportunity to come home happened and I took it. This is where it started.
So what are we doing today, Kyle?
You're crooked, man.
I'm crooked?
Yeah, thank you.
Oh my God.
Yellow line. I'm joking.
We're driving.
Today we are leaving my job of 13 years.
All right. How are you feeling?
I don't know, I'm indecisive. I know it's a great thing and I feel like my life is going to change on the opposite side of it. But it's also been such a large part of my life for such a long time that we're hydroplaning, that's nice. It's been such a big part of my life for such a long time that it's like, there still feels like there's a big change happening, even though it's something that I've been preparing for at this point, a couple months now, because we were planning to leave anyway. So, I don't know, man. It's good, but it feels weird.
All right, fair enough. What's one thing that you are looking forward to with this new vast amount of time you have?
Well, I think vast amount of time is a wild thing because I don't think we have a vast amount of time. I just want mental
capacity.
I think the key of this time is change. So for me, I'm about to literally turn 40 years old, which is wild. Is a wild thought for me.
Cheers to 40.
Also, I'm leaving this job that's been there for 13 years. So I started this job theoretically in my 20s. Not theoretically, actually. I don't know what theoretically was said. We're moving and going to Trinidad. So that's also a thing. So there's a lot of change. So as far as what I'm going to be doing with my time is really just redefining who I want to be as 40-year-old Kyle K Styles or whatever. I don't know, whatever moniker I go by. Maybe I'll change my name. But I don't know. I was trying to think of something catchy. It didn't work.
Hey, look. What did you say you're going to do? Change? You have time to redefine your life?
Yeah.
Not many people get that. So
No,
I'm
100%.
excited for you.
I'm excited. I'm excited about the change, but I'm also very pragmatic. I want a task-oriented individual. So I'm like, we got a big move to happen, and all of this is happening in the middle of that. So I keep doing it.
My hand hurts.
Yeah, we're clearly not versed at this yet. This is going to be a whole new life. So
You're seeing all the good, bad, ugly, and the tiredness too.
she sees tired. I don't know what she's talking
I'm
about.
so tired. I promise I'll be more energized at the next clip, but I'm excited for Kyle K Styles.
Yeah.
Stylerino.
Who?
Bye.
So it's done. It's done.
Yes.
Gave up my key fob. Left all the keys that I had. My company credit card. And
Now you're
it's over.
on to new destinations.
Oh yeah. See, the problem is I realize is that I think we're not we're somehow looking at it like, oh, I'm not aware of the new things. I'm looking forward to the new things. I'm
No.
very excited for the new things.
I know you're aware. You just have someone here reminding you of the things that you're already aware of.
Yes, I'm just also in the moment where it's like, this shit literally just happened. But yeah.
Hi, how you feeling?
It's a bittersweet moment. It's like, we're moving. I think it got real once the car's completely cleaned, and then your car's next. It probably feel real for you then. Actually, I think it feels real for you now. But either way, we did the last day on the job in the car, so I was trying to recreate that. How are you feeling?
I think I'm just so tired. I can't really describe any other feeling. I just kind of want to get it over with. If you never have to move, don't move.
I don't agree with that.
Or live out your car.
Don't agree with that either.
Live like a nomad.
I love this car, but I'm not living out of it. Go ahead, continue.
Live like a nomad. Minimalist as possible. Yeah. Hashtag I don't know.
I was like, are you going somewhere with this? I don't know where you're going.
I don't know. I'm tired. Moving is not the problem. It's all the things that have to happen before a move. And you realize just how much you collect over the years.
Yep.
Especially when you are fortunate enough to have a home. There are too many nooks and crannies where things just pop up. And so I think just like with relinquishing of the cars, I think it's a lesson in what are the base things you need to ensure that you're happy and everything else is secondary from that. So yes, moving sucks, and it's simply because we just collect too many things as humans, and some of those things we're emotionally connected to, like you are to this car, which is understandable, something you've always wanted. But I think this whole process, including, getting rid of the cars, which, I'm getting rid of my Trini Mini to then go to Trinidad and who knows, maybe get an actual Trini Mini. But it just shows that what really matters is not the connection to the things, but the connection to the people and the experience while moving. So it's bittersweet, but for me, it emphasizes the need to connect to what actually matters in life versus just the things that we collect over time.
Intentionality is my word, because when I bought this car, it was the answer to what I needed at the time. Like, I had the Challenger. I wanted a bigger car. It would just be beneficial to move around. And truthfully, as I think about it, it has allowed me to do a lot, because the podcast work I was doing, I couldn't do that with the other car, which I literally was lugging a bunch of equipment. I don't know if Carvana can hear me, but they don't need to know that. But I'm just being random.
It doesn't matter.
I know, it's too late. They already signed. But yeah, no, like literally the ability to move around, move things. I wasn't thinking about like anything past the immediate. So as I said, intentionality is like, okay, well, what do I want in the next 5 years, 10 years? I think you do a better job of that, because when you bought this car, bought your car, you were like very specific. Like, I want to be able to keep this car until I could go electric, and then they took forever to do that. So you ended up, keeping the car longer. But I feel like you did a better job of that.
But I think you brought that up, and it takes me back to the point of why the process of moving emphasizes connecting to people and experiences versus things. Because I bought my car, which is in front of his car right now. I leased it thinking, all right, I'm going to get an EV, and we test drove EVs this year, but now we have to sell our cars, and we have no idea if we're going to get an EV down the line. So to me, it just emphasizes people, experiences versus the connection you hold to things.
Yeah, no, I agree. I landed back in the country of my birth and honestly didn't know how to feel. Parts of it felt like home immediately. The weather, it was hot. The food, best in the Caribbean, but that's a conversation for later. The music, I still feel like soca is one of those things you have to experience live to really get it. And all of those feelings just came rushing back in. But other parts felt foreign, like being a visitor in a place that you're supposed to already know. I hadn't really figured out what feeling to trust yet, and truthfully, I'm still figuring it out. What I didn't expect was letting go of everything familiar would open up a space that I didn't even know that I needed. Trinidad gave me the room to breathe, room to think, room to finally ask, who am I when nobody's watching? In the next episode, we actually dive into what it's like the first couple days here in a place that you're supposed to already know. Stick around.